Today I want to share something with you that can change the way you connect with the world. There are quiet, almost invisible behaviors that speak louder than any words. They are gestures, postures, and ways of being that make others, without you asking for it, start to see you with admiration, with respect, and often with a bit of mystery that makes them even more interested in you. Real respect is not won by shouting louder or pushing yourself on others. Respect comes from inside you, from the security you show, from the confidence with which you move, and from the value you give yourself. When you learn to grow these behaviors, people no longer see you as just another choice, but as someone who deserves attention, care, and presence. And the best part is that any girl or woman can learn to build these qualities. All it takes is dedication and practice. That is why I want you to stay until the end of this video, because you will discover 8 behaviors so powerful that they will make a real difference in your life. The way you use your voice is a direct mirror of your inner confidence. Before someone thinks about what you say, they are already picking up signals from how you say it, your tone, your speed, your way of saying words. All of that sends a quiet message that can lift you up or take value away from you. Think about this. When a person speaks with doubt, repeats phrases like, "Sorry, I don't know if I'm making sense, I think that," or "Sorry if I'm wrong," she right away shows insecurity. What she is saying may be smart, but her voice and her behavior make others not see it as something solid. And when people sense insecurity in your way of talking, their minds almost automatically stop giving you the importance you deserve. Now picture the opposite. A girl who speaks slowly, without rushing, with a clear and steady tone, who does not need to raise her voice to be heard, and who also does not feel the need to explain every word she says. That girl, without trying, inspires respect. It does not matter whether she is in a school project, in a talk with her family, or even in a simple chat with friends. Everyone pays attention because her way of speaking shows security, belief, and self-control. It is not about sounding proud or talking too much. It is about sharing your thoughts with clarity, without hurry, like someone who knows what she is saying and who believes in the worth of her words. Speaking with confidence is really an act of self-love. It is to say, my voice deserves to be heard. My opinion has value and I trust what I am saying. An important key is speed. Confident people do not feel the need to rush their words because they know that what they have to say matters. A pause at the right time can be as powerful as a well-made sentence. Stopping to breathe, looking into someone's eyes, and then continuing creates a magnetic effect on those who listen to you. Another key is getting rid of unnecessary filler words. Those little words we repeat without thinking. Like, weaken the power of what you say. Replacing them with pauses and breaths makes your message sound clearer, stronger, and much more believable. Speaking with confidence does not mean that you have all the answers, nor does it mean that you never make mistakes. It means that you trust yourself enough to share your thoughts without fear, to stand by your opinion even if not everyone agrees, and to say what you think with the dignity of someone who knows she has the right to be heard. And here is the secret. When you speak with confidence, even if inside you still feel nervous, your body and your mind start to train themselves. With every talk, with every word spoken firmly, you strengthen your inner confidence, and that confidence little by little becomes a natural behavior that others notice and respect. Always remember this. The voice is power. The way you use it can open doors for you, can make others take you seriously, and can be the difference between being ignored or being listened to carefully. Speak with confidence, because every word of yours is a reflection of the strong and valuable girl you carry inside. And here is the secret. When you speak with confidence, even if inside you still feel nervous, your body and your mind start to train themselves. with every talk, with every word spoken firmly, you strengthen your inner confidence, and that confidence little by little becomes a natural behavior that others notice and respect. Always remember this. The voice is power. The way you use it can open doors for you, can make others take you seriously, and can be the difference between being ignored or being listened to carefully. Speak with confidence, because every word of yours is a reflection of the strong and valuable girl you carry inside. Saying no seems easy, but for many girls and women, it is one of the biggest challenges. From a young age, most of us were taught to be nice, to say yes even when we did not want to put the needs of others above our own. We were taught the idea that refusing was the same as being selfish or bad people. However, the truth is completely different. Learning to say no is one of the greatest acts of self-love and respect toward yourself. Every time you say yes when you really want to say no, you are betraying yourself. You are giving your time, your energy, and your peace to something or someone that does not deserve it, simply out of fear of disappointing, of being rejected, or of being judged. And the worst part is that people notice this. They notice that you do not have clear limits, and some, on purpose or without thinking, start to take advantage. Now think of the girl who, with calmness, without anger or nervousness, knows how to say no. She does not say it by shouting. She does not say it by over-explaining. She simply responds calmly, "No, thank you. It's not possible for me right now," or "I don't agree." That firmness sends a very powerful message. I value myself, and that is why I do not accept less than I deserve. Saying no is not closing yourself off to the world or becoming cold. It is knowing that your time is valuable, that your energy is not endless, and that you do not have to carry what does not belong to you. A no, well said, frees, protects, and strengthens. It is like an invisible wall that stops others from crossing the limits of your dignity. When you start to practice this habit, at first it may feel uncomfortable. Maybe your voice will shake, or you will feel the pressure to over-explain, but over time you discover something amazing. People start to respect you more. They no longer see you as someone easy to control, but as a girl who knows herself, honors herself, and knows how to choose. In addition, your no gives more value to your yes, because when you accept something after setting clear limits, the other person knows that you are doing it on purpose, not out of duty or fear. Your choices become more real and your presence more respected. Remember, saying no is not selfishness, it is self-worth. And when a girl respects herself enough to refuse what does not do her good, she sends a quiet but forceful message to the world. My life, my peace, and my dignity come first. That behavior not only protects you, it also inspires admiration. So the next time you feel the pressure to accept something you do not want, remember this. You have the right to say no. And every time you do it, you will be building a stronger, freer, and more respected version of yourself. One of the most common mistakes many people make, especially girls and women, is living in constant search of others' approval. It is as if they carried an invisible mirror in their hands, waiting for others to reflect in it their worth, their beauty, or their ability. But here is the truth. As long as you keep looking for outside approval, you will always be trapped by what others think of you. When your self-worth depends on compliments, on the likes on social media, on your friend telling you what you want to hear, or on your family agreeing with your choices, you are actually giving others control over your life, and no one deserves to have that power over you. Think of the people you admire most. None of them got far trying to please everyone. On the contrary, they had to handle criticism, judgment, and rejection, but they stayed strong in their true self, and exactly because of that they left a mark. The next time you feel the need for someone to approve your life, remember this. No one lives inside you. No one feels what you feel. No one knows your dreams the way you know them. So why give others the power to decide whether you are enough? You are already enough. When you stop looking for approval, you become someone free, real and strong. And that freedom, that realness and that strength are what create true respect. Eye contact is one of the most powerful languages that exist. Before you say a single word, your eyes are already telling who you are and how you feel about yourself. A look can show confidence, honesty, security, or, on the other hand, can show fear, insecurity, and weakness. When a girl avoids the gaze of others, keeps lowering her eyes or moves them nervously, she, without meaning to, shows a lack of confidence. It is as if she were saying to the world, I am not sure of myself, and people notice it even if only without thinking. That is why learning to look into people's eyes with firmness, without going too far, is one of the behaviors that creates the most respect. It is not about holding someone's gaze in a challenging or scary way. The secret lies in balance. Looking into someone's eyes calmly, with peace, with that quiet confidence of someone who knows who she is and what she is worth. That look shows presence. It shows that you are in control of yourself, that you are not afraid to be seen, and that you do not need to hide behind insecurity. Firm eye contact also creates connection. When you speak and look someone in the eyes, the other person feels that you are really there, that your attention is not scattered or fake. That realness creates respect because it shows interest, but it also shows strength. In situations of leadership, in important talks, or even in everyday moments, the simple fact of looking into someone's eyes can completely change how others see you. Think of the time someone with power has spoken to you while looking at you with confidence. You probably do not remember every word they said, but you do remember the effect of their gaze. Practicing this behavior needs awareness. The next time you talk, avoid always looking at the ground, at your phone, or at the ceiling. Make the effort to keep eye contact without hurry, without discomfort, like someone who says with her eyes, I am here. I am confident in myself and I deserve your respect. A confident look also protects you. Someone who looks others in the eye can hardly be seen as weak or easy to control. That firmness discourages those who try to take advantage because they right away feel that they are not facing someone easy to push around. Remember this. Your eyes are the window of your confidence. A confident voice can convince, but a firm gaze wins. You do not need to scare. You do not need to push yourself on others. It is enough to hold eye contact at the right moment for the message to be clear. I know who I am. I know what I am worth, and I do not need to hide it. Respect often does not come from great speeches, but from small quiet gestures. And among all of them, the gaze is the most powerful. In life, conflicts are unavoidable. There will always be arguments, mix-ups, differences of opinion, or even people who, because of their own inner frustration, will try to bother you. But what really makes the difference is not the conflict itself, but the way you handle it. While many shout, get upset, or lose control, a truly strong and respected girl chooses calmness. Staying calm in the middle of the storm is a sign of inner greatness. It is showing that your emotions are not controlled by someone else's anger, that they do not drag you around like a puppet. Because in the end, when you respond with the same negative energy of the one who attacks you, you end up losing too. You lower yourself to the same level. Instead, when you keep your peace, you show a power that confuses and at the same time earns respect. Think of the following scene. Two people arguing, one shouts, gets worked up, waves her hands in a wild way. The other, instead of copying that behavior, listens calmly, responds with a firm and controlled voice, without raising her tone. Who do you think shows more authority? Without a doubt, the one who stays calm. Because calm is not weakness, it is self-control. And self-control is one of the most admirable traits of real strength. Someone who manages to stay calm in tense situations shows maturity, emotional smarts, and self-confidence. She does not need to prove anything with shouts or attacks. Her calmness speaks for her. That behavior makes others see her as a stable, strong person, someone who deserves to be heard and respected. Staying calm also protects you. When you do not react without thinking, you avoid feeling sorry later for the words said in a moment of anger. Remember, controlling your emotions does not mean hiding what you feel, but learning to share it wisely, without allowing others to have the power to disturb your peace. Real power lies in responding from awareness, not from reaction. That is why, the next time someone tries to bother you, pause. Breathe deeply. Watch how the other person loses control while you keep yours. That contrast will make others see you as someone superior, someone who is not controlled by the emotion of the moment. Common conflicts is an art that few people master, but those who do inspire instant respect. Because everyone knows how to shout, everyone knows how to get angry, but not everyone knows how to keep peace in the middle of chaos. And that is real greatness. Your body always speaks before your words. Even before you open your mouth, you are already sending a quiet message to everyone around you. And that message can show security, firmness, and power, or on the other hand, insecurity, weakness, and submission. That is why your way of walking is one of the most important behaviors when it comes to inspiring respect. A girl who walks hunched over, with small, unsure steps, or always looking down shows fragility. No matter how strong her speech is, her body language goes against it. In contrast, a girl who walks upright, with her shoulders back, her head held high and her eyes forward, shows confidence and command. Her mere presence earns respect, even if she does not say a single word. Walking upright is not about being proud or showing off. It is about knowing your worth and showing it through your posture. Every firm step tells that you know where you are going, that you do not doubt yourself, and that no one can make you feel small. That confidence is noticed right away and creates an impression that stays in the memory of those who watch you. Purpose in your walking is equally important. It is not about moving in a hurry like someone running desperately without direction. It is about walking calmly, but with determination, like someone who has clarity in her life and in her choices. That balance between firmness and calmness shows a magnetic power. Remember that people not only listen to what you say, they also watch how you move. If your posture is straight and your steps are firm, how they see you changes automatically. You are no longer seen as someone weak or insecure, but as a strong, confident girl who is aware of her worth. Practicing this behavior is simple, but it needs discipline. Every time you walk, pause and ask yourself, am I upright or hunched over? Is my gaze forward or at the ground? Are my steps firm or unsure? Over time, this exercise will become a natural habit. And here is the secret. Your posture not only changes the way others see you, it also changes the way you feel about yourself. Walking upright and with purpose sends a signal to your own brain that you are strong, confident, and capable. That signal strengthens your confidence and creates a positive circle that is reflected in all your interactions. So do not forget, your walk is your business card. An upright girl with firm steps and her gaze forward does not need to talk much to inspire respect. Her body language already says it all. Respect is not only earned by the way you speak or by the confidence you show, it is also built with actions. And one of the most important actions is the match between what you say and what you do. Keeping your word is a clear sign of honesty. And honesty is the base of trust and real respect. When someone promises something and does not do it, even if it is small things, it leaves a bad mark. People start to doubt, to not take that person's words seriously, and little by little they lose trust. On the other hand, a girl who does what she says, who respects her promises and honors her word, becomes someone reliable, someone others look at with admiration. It is not about promising great things. Sometimes the simplest is enough. If you said you were going to call, call. If you said you were going to arrive at a certain time, arrive. If you promise to a project, finish it. Every action that backs up your word strengthens your image and shows seriousness. People know that when you speak, your words are not just air, but promises you follow through on. Keeping your word also shows respect toward yourself. Because if you always say things you later do not do, your mind starts to record that your words have no weight. And when you yourself stop believing in what you say, your confidence weakens. In contrast, when you honor your promises, your mind knows that you are someone with honesty and your self-worth rises. Of course, there will be situations where things change, and you cannot do something exactly as you planned. In those cases, what shows your worth is being honest, explaining, facing it, taking responsibility, and offering other options. That openness also creates respect because it shows that you do not run away from your promises nor hide your mistakes. Keeping your word makes you someone predictable in the best sense of the word. Others know what to expect from you. They know that if you said it, you will do it. That certainty makes people value you, trust you, and include you in projects, relationships, and important choices. Always remember this. Trust is not bought. It is built with small daily acts of being true to your word, and every time you do what you promised. Even if it is a tiny detail, you are building a solid wall of respect around you. A girl who keeps her word does not need to shout that she is trustworthy. She does not need to demand respect. Her actions speak for her, and those actions, more than any speech, are what leave a mark in the memory and in the hearts of others. Mystery is a power that few people know how to use. In a world where most feel the need to show every detail of their lives, from what they eat to what they think, a girl who knows how to stay quiet and save part of herself automatically becomes more interesting, more admired, and above all, more respected. You do not need to tell your entire life story to connect with others. In fact, doing so can take power away from you. When you explain every choice, when you over-explain or reveal all your plans, you are without knowing weakening yourself. You are giving away information that not everyone always deserves or needs. In contrast, when you carefully choose what you share and what you keep just for yourself, you show wisdom and self-control. Mystery does not mean being distant or cold. It means having clear limits about what you share it and with whom you share it. It means that not just anyone has access to the deepest parts of you, because you understand that your life and your most private thoughts are a treasure. And like any treasure, it is not given to the first person who passes by. Think about this. A person who tells everything, who always over-explains and shows herself without filters, ends up losing others' interest because there is nothing new left to discover. But a girl who knows how to keep a bit of quiet, who answers just enough, who leaves space for curiosity awakens admiration. People feel interested, they want to know more, and that interest turns into respect. Not revealing everything about yourself also protects you. It frees you from unnecessary criticism, jealousy, and noseness. Because when you give too much information, you open doors for others to give opinions, criticize, or even control. In contrast, when you keep an air of privacy, no one can use your life against you. In addition, mystery makes your presence stronger. When you speak less than expected, when you do not rush to fill every quiet moment with words, you create effect. Smart silences, the smile that does not explain everything, the gaze that keeps more than it says, all of that shows power and control. Remember that you do not have to explain every choice. You do not have to explain why you do what you do, nor look for approval for every step you take. Keeping part of yourself just for you is not selfishness. It is emotional smarts It is taking care of your inner world and sharing it only with those who have earned it with trust and loyalty. Well-used mystery not only awakens admiration, it also earns automatic respect. Because people respect what they cannot fully understand. And a girl who does not reveal everything about herself becomes someone whom everyone values, but whom few truly know. So remember, do not reveal everything, do not explain, do not give away your secrets without measure. Make mystery your friend, and you will discover how your mere presence creates curiosity, respect, and a quiet strength that no one will be able to ignore. These 8 behaviors will not only make others respect you, they will also remind you every day of the great value you carry within. Because real respect begins with yourself, with the way you speak to yourself, with the limits you set, with the confidence with which you walk, and with the match between what you think, say, and do. When you learn to speak firmly, to say no without fear, to stop looking for approval, to look others in the eyes with confidence, to stay calm in the middle of conflicts, to walk upright with purpose, to keep your word, and to keep to yourself what not everyone needs to know, you become a girl who inspires admiration without having to demand it. Always remember this: whoever respects herself inspires respect in others. Practice these behaviors every day and watch how little by little your surroundings start to treat you differently, with more care, with more attention, and with the admiration you deserve. Respect is not a gift. It is a natural result of your own inner greatness.